Hello everybody and welcome back. We are once again playing Age of Wonders 4. And we are defending ourselves against the very angry Alipapa the Destroyer. So he came and picked a fight last time. We won, but it definitely hurt. We lost a full gold dragon, we lost a young gold dragon, and we lost a phase beast. Now I'm going to go ahead and simply grab the phase beast straight back, quite frankly. That'll happen next turn with the 20 points it's going to take. Now, he does have two armies here, and I could pick the fight and attempt to crush them. However, well, I could. Unfortunately, well, I would if I could get this guy in, but unfortunately, I can't. So I don't really want to take the increased damage. I'm happy to let them leave, and as they slowly walk away, I will spam lightning them and see how that goes. So Sagehaven has built some stone walls. We shall next grab the monolith. Obscura made a gold wyvern. That is fantastic. I think you've now finished building, yep, the extra things. That's fine. You can just stay as is. No governor set for a leak. Well, there will be soon, because I brought you back from the dead. You have gone to the void, and my domain has been invaded. Now, he is forced to have peace with me for 10 turns. Because, at least I believe it's enforced. Because, I don't know. I just feel like that's what happened. That's what the peace thing was. We're at peace, and we have to be at peace for 10 turns, I think. I don't think there's a choice in breaking that, so I should be safe. It's only been about a turn. So let's just simply end turn. Now, also what I've gone and done, ladies and gentlemen, is I've tried to find out how to make this faster. They say zoom out all the way out in the paper map, so that's what I'm going to do. And I've also said to skip animations, because with all due respect, Age of Wonders 4 end turn is a joke. It takes far, far too long, quite frankly. The fact that through most of these episodes, and I truly apologize for this, but it's nothing I can control, I feel we sit here and watch this end turn for longer than you actually watch me play the game. Which I'm not going to lie, is getting a little bit boring. However, I have tried to find out if there's ways to make this go better. Simultaneous turns is an option, by the way, if you're watching this and also wondering the same thing. You can do this only when you start a game, however. You can't do it mid-game, so I've been unable to change it for this. Also, like I said, I've skipped movement animation, so that should be a little bit faster, because these guys move... stacks in oneers, basically. And apparently... There you go, so that all moved a lot faster, but as you can see, it's still taking him quite a long time to get through his turn. I was told that zooming out all the way to the paper map is a way to make it go faster. And this turn, to be fair, it does seem to be a little bit faster, but that could just be because there's not a lot going on this turn. As you can see, the three guys at the end are contemplating what to have for dinner, whilst we are waiting for them to tick over. Which for this guy is hilarious, because he's dead, so he's not eating a thing. Independents are moving. I don't know. That seemed like it may have been a little bit faster. So I can quite easily... I don't know. Maybe that is working. Not entirely sure. So let's go back here. These guys ran away. Happy with that. We're going to go grab this phase beast and stick him in my second army. Let's basically increase that one a little bit. I do have my hero. He's coming down here. Now, I did say... Hey, that's so much faster. But see, I mean, that... I feel like that shouldn't have to be the answer. I know it's... Because these guys move one stack at a time, it might be, but... I don't know. I feel like this just... It takes too long for the computer to do their moves. Orders required. You can... I'm going to move you back up here, because... I don't know. These guys can't pick a fight with me for 10 turns. However... Things are looking absolutely terrifying. Now, you guys simply need to not be in harm's way. I move up here. Yeah, I am out of range. Good. You can come and stand up right next to it, to be honest. And then the other thing, which I'm going to do, which I said I was going to do, is Lightning Torrent. You, because you have a slightly scarier army. Whoops, sorry. Cancel. Not what I was supposed to do. Don't tell me that's... You want to bought this spell? Yes. Good. I get my points back. And Lightning Torrent. Okay. Now his 900 army is down to a 530 army because most of his units are dead. So we'll, if we're lucky, we'll be able to spam him on the way back as he continues to leave. And we might get a few more kill. Well, we might basically get a couple of kills in there. These guys are down to 27 out of 77 health, so we took off 50 health. So a couple more spams of that should work out very nicely. You're coming up there now. Orders required. No, yeah, you can stay there. Time stop. Ooh, that's going to be a fun one if I ever get around to using it. Pick a new tome. Right, now what I want... I'm not going to go for summon. Because what I want would be able to build some lovely high-tier units. You're a tier 4. You're a battle mage unit that shifts armor from enemies to allies and petrifies enemies. That sounds quite fun. Who else is... I want them to be my units. A skull... I don't really want that book, to be honest. Summon Lightbringer. Visitor? Only a tier 3 unit. Summon a Banshee. Summon a Corrupt Spirit. Right, so it looks like that is going to be the answer. What else are we going to get with this? Transmute Resources. Converts their mana income, gaining food, everything else instead of mana, basically. That's actually not bad. Because technically, alright, you lose your mana income, but everything else gets an increased 75%. It's definitely a good trade-off. Steel Skin transmutes the target's race skin into steel, granting them pretty good things except for lightning resistance, which people don't use lightning damage stuff against me, so... Adaptive Armor. Once per turn, when enchanted units sustain non-physical damage, they gain bolstered resistance and status protection, reducing the chance that the unit will be affected by negative status effects. That's very nice. Very nice indeed. We're going to go and select this tome. And we're going to get some slightly better units.
The mineral realm has been achieved. One may bring about the truly wondrous.
Yeah, this unit, thank you. Another slight problem with that is, you see, as I went to click on it, the pop-ups kept coming up, so I was technically clicking on a pop-up as opposed to the unit/button I was trying to research. Obscurum, Wordgate. Wordgate can annex another province. Now, I would like to get... nothing that I can really see. However, let's have a quick look. Do I have that? No, it's not a fishmonger. It's not a grand... Seafarer's Guild. Yes, so we want to probably keep grabbing ocean tiles. That being the case. Spells ready to cast. Not anymore, they're not. Whenever the cold-blooded has returned. Let's negotiate. Let's make peace. This is a terrible deal. They offer us the following in return. Yeah. Not really much on, in terms of negotiation on this, eh? Our domain has been very much invaded. Yes, he's really coming to say hello. Which, like I said, greatly concerns me, because we're supposed to be at peace for at least 10 turns. Okay, let's end the turn there. Let's try zooming all the way out, as we did last time. And let's just stare at it. It's quite a nice map view, to be honest. Like, it's not actually... Obviously, I suppose it possibly depends on scenario to scenario, but this is not actually a bad map. But yeah, it looks quite nice. I must say, yeah, I do quite like the style. I really do. And let's see... Yeah, see what I mean? Nah, we're stuck on the good old Grove Tender. Not really going anywhere. Go hide minimap. Economic overview? That's probably because I'm probably in slightly the wrong map version. Yeah, which would be that. That's fair enough. Come all the way back out again, see if we can speed things up. Just between our map layers. Yes. And if we open our legend, you can see everything on the map that we choose to see. Now, I feel like this zooming out trick would work better, or more to the point, would more be a kind of thing that would help and work if you have a bit of a slower computer, I feel, because you've greatly reduced the detail that the game is showing you. So at which point I feel, yeah, okay, now they left. Yes, they kind of came up, said hello, and then now they want to go to the underground. Because obviously it would massively reduce the impact on your computer, the amount of stress, what it actually has to do. But that's really not a problem. I'm very lucky that I actually have a very good rig. Oh, you are definitely getting zapped on your way out. You swapped a couple of units. Thank you. They'll die. Hello. Your allies have all convened to honor your benevolent contributions to the realm. Baron Farius Brindlekiff of Choke Point leads the assembly. Gracious Dragon Lord, a singular purpose drives our gathering. Everyone here benefited from one of your favors, good deeds or supportive acts. Indeed, some of us would have fallen to those serving evil had you been any less selfless and heroic. Your allies bow before you in unison. Grant me 3 of your dark nights. Ooh, yeah, maybe. Maybe. Teach me a mystic secret that improves my governing abilities. Unlocks the shadow spell Veil of Darkness. Target that is leading an army gains universal camouflage. Huh. Prevent me your insights into statecraft. Yes! Let's do that one. Let's actually get some Empire development points. And on that note, let's potentially even learn a few things. What have we got? I haven't been on this page for so long because it's just not mattered. Political province. I mean, these are all kind of bad things. What I could do... Bonus improvements grant +1 city stability. In one siege project. I could get a nice piece of armor. Cities that share a border with the Throne City gain 10% in all types of income. All cities in our empire immediately gain 1 population. That's not a bad thing, actually. Coastal river provinces grant +2 food. Roads cost 3 move points instead of 5. That'll actually help me move around quite a lot, but probably not too worth it at this stage of the game. You know, Whispering Stone. Research posts grant +5 knowledge and conduits grant +5 mana. Not a bad one either to get at this point. Gain knowledge whenever your units rank up. Spells can now be cast on the first turn in combat, very much so. I have no idea how much that's cost me, I think 200. We are going to grab the extra population. And do I want to push myself all the way down to 15 Imperium when I could go negative at any moment? Probably not. Casting a combat spell reduces the cost of all other combat spell types by -25% for 2 turns. What's our order one? Destroying an infestation or conquering a free city. Grants a stacking +300 relation to all other free cities for 10 turns. I feel conquering a free city shouldn't be in that. I feel like that's not an order thing to do. I feel order's supposed to be nice. Like I shouldn't be conquering cities if I'm supposed to be nice. Got less. All currently active units permanently gain some stuff. Okay, now let's pull that there. Orders are required. Yeah, kind of stand around. You guys kind of stand around back there. Kind of stand around back there. You kind of stand around there. Set production. Not really anything to grab now. Let's zoom a tiny bit. Do we have any No, I don't think you have any wonders still to be grabbed. Can grab some more focus crystals when annexed, plus 10 gold, plus 10 research. Very nice. Get plus 10 mana there. We can also come all the way down here. And we will get plus 20. I think I'm going to go for the focus crystal, and we're going to grab a conduit. And on that, special province improvements, Mystic Abbey, plus 2 knowledge per adjacent conduit. Doesn't really come into effect. Plus 2 mana per adjacent conduit. All good. Now, you can grab the Serpent Cavern. In fact, let's get the Cursed Keep. Because that might even make this place and that place almost properly, completely joined. Although I think it kind of comes... I don't know. Nice if there was one long road we could run across, basically. Could get, ideally, something in the ocean. Get another fishery. And is there anything... Nope, you're not particularly aiming for anything either. So we shall grab... we'll just go for another... Forester. You're in that next one. So close. Sagehaven made a monolith. Do we want to build anything else? Oh, we do. We definitely do. Mages Guild? I'm gonna possibly go Merchants Guild. Let's boost a bit of gold. Set production there, set production there. Not gonna happen. Focus crystals already acquired. And he came back into my land. And there he is. Let's hit that end turn button again and see what happens. Oh. Yeah, so he needs to move into there next turn. So yeah, I would very much, to be honest with you, for these games, I would very much recommend... I've forgotten what the word is. Everybody moving at the same time. Subsequent... No, not subsequent turns. Simultaneous turns? I think that's possibly what the words I'm looking for. So the fact that everybody moves at the same time. Now, obviously, you could argue, but then this means that the computer always moves first, because they're faster. But, to be honest with you, they kind of move at a different time to you anyway. So, if you kind of, from turn 1, let them do that, like, movement first thing. And the suggestion I saw is basically, so, you look after your city, do your extras, maybe check out your Imperium, you know, all these little things, and then come out and actually play on the world map. Then it's kind of like playing in turn order because you let them take their turns, but you're actually moving simultaneously. So you can still do, hello, you've gone and built that there, I think is what you're trying to tell me. That's nice, I didn't know I cared. But thank you. I'm going to zoom out again because don't need that in my life. So yeah, like I said, you know, it's still kind of like simultaneous turns in a way. It's just the difference is when you press end turn, you can then carry on and keep doing things. As opposed to, like, I can literally do nothing at the moment because I'm waiting for all this to tick over. So, you know, you kind of treat it a bit like non-simultaneous turns. But with that ticked, it'll just make this end turn thing a little bit less, because most people should have finished by the time you're finished. And so it allows you to keep going, basically, hopefully a little bit faster. I feel like I should push underground and go and kill some people, because I feel like, yeah, they're just going to come up and try and kill me instead. Okay, you're ugly and scary. And you're ugly and scary. You guys have disappeared off the map. That's all fine. You guys have turned around and come back. Hi, guys. Well, I can't technically kill them because that would be breaking a peace treaty. I can, on the other hand, kill you guys. And I can torment you with lightning. That has done some huge damage. That is some huge healing, more to the point. I mean, yeah, you are healing about 26 points, which is pretty big. Ooh, what have you got? Frostling Transformation, Guided Projectiles. I'm loving that little, like, focusing eye thing. Very nice. Orders required. I'm happy to see how things happen. Whoops, that was the wrong button. Orders required. Dick. 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 Go and stick you in there. And Dick. Mr. Karam produce stone walls. Gonna happen. Oh wait, Mr. Karam probably does need something else built. 65 defense. That's a bit better. Means if they do attack, I'll have a bit of time to run over and actually save them. Because it was pretty quick last time. No, not making stuff move. Added power of the destroyer. Return to the altar of destruction. Now then. Negotiate. You're back. What would it take to make peace? Still 1,300. And it's funny, because like you see that, like, your trade value 1,300, their trade value 974. And you can't do a thing about this. Like, I don't know, I might be missing something? A truce is a treaty formed between two empires and a war peace. A truce lasts 10 turns and grants 10 alignment. If one of the rulers decides to declare war on the other during the truce, they will receive a severe alignment penalty. Oh, so you can still break a truce treaty. Oh, so I'm not safe in the slightest. Interesting. I mean, I thought that would be the whole point of the 10 turns truce. Be like, guys, you have to at least give me 10 turns. But no, I think you can break it. Okay. Like I said, yeah, so they want me to give them 400 extra trade value. But yeah, and there's nothing you can't really negotiate. Message received. What would you like? Calls on you to issue a declaration of friendship to Samaskira with a view to establishing better relations with them. Why? Do we not have good relations? We have great relations! We have amazing relations. And that'll cost me gold, so no. My domain has been invaded once again. Because these guys, they're not quite sure what they're doing, but they're annoying me, for one thing. And having just found out that you can actually break a truce, makes me rather terrified, actually. Yeah, let's go ahead and zoom back out again. I'm not sure if this is making a difference, or whether it's other factors. Like, for instance, the fact that I've now said their movement is a lot quicker, which I feel like that's probably what's making most of the difference, because I do feel like these end turns are actually going a little bit faster, if I'm perfectly honest. They're instantly moving armies. Basically, I unticked about watching the animations. Like I said, yeah, I feel like it is actually going quite a lot faster. Now, we do have... I think we have, after this, I think we're down to 10 turns left until the end of the game. Score victory, I am 1 out of 9. It's annoying, so like score ranking, 1 out of 9, and I have this tracked, which I know you can't see now because I'm too zoomed out. But if I zoom in and it actually pops back up, and one more. Like, it doesn't actually tell you what rank you are, which I feel like is quite important for the score victory thing. Which is probably not a problem for most of you, because I imagine most of you don't end up down winning games due to score victory. But it seems that's how my game's gone. Seems like I may have taken a little while to deal with all of these other annoying rabble-rousers that are currently surrounding me. And so it turns out that, yeah, it's come down to my score victory. I'm not sure why that is, so to say. I have a feeling... because you have different mechanics in terms of gold for the dragon heroes. And I have a feeling I didn't adapt to that very well, if I'm perfectly honest. Because if you watch my other videos, where the original one was in fact with Fluffykins, which is one of the heroes I've actually gone and recruited, wherever I've gone and hidden him. Where is he? That is this guy. Oh, hi guys. So, Snuggles, Meowcus, and the Fluffykin Hunters, they were very much... Now, I'm going to go ahead and... I'm going to steal the wolf. And I'm going to basically come and stand in front of you. You are going to retreat back... Cancel. You're going to retreat back here. We're not going to bother look and see who else might be turning up. Now, I can't preemptively zap the hell out of them with lightning. Oh! You guys are coming to say hello. You ran forward, and so didn't get any healing. Lightning Torrent. Well, you guys are pretty much dead. So this army of a lot is now down to 1,500. Now, however, I am only on 900 and so, and they cannot quite reach me. So I'm actually a little bit lucky on that. You can stand there and look pretty. You can stand there and look pretty. Nope, nope. And we've been invaded. You don't share. We've been invaded a lot. So kind of just holding on a little bit. I feel like on that point, you guys can come down and stand in this city instead. Because we have a couple of gold, a couple of fire, and a couple of frost wyverns. Now, I have used all of my magic. I've zapped people. What I am going to do, however, is I am happily going to get another phase beast. The reason I'm going to cast this now is because, as you can see, it takes 175 world points left, and I only get 185 per turn. So if I'd waited till next turn, it still would have taken me 2 turns to summon one of them. Summon a mirror mimic. Maybe. No, I'll keep my phase beast. Also because it's a shock unit as opposed to a mystic or mythic unit. And you don't really get any bonuses on mythic units that I've seen. So I can enchant, put a lot of enchantments on a fighter unit. Oh, they were just passing through! Oh, my bad. And here I thought you were trying to pick a fight. Which they still might try and do, but... You guys can, I don't know, come hide somewhere. I think I might actually literally just come hide you next to the city, basically. Which, of course, I would have to do on my turn. Oh, no, that's city. It's an outpost. I was like, he's there? Is that where his army is? I don't think he's in the void. Active treaties. We are apparently still at peace for 5 more turns. See how that goes. He doesn't have any reason to declare a war on me. So if he does so, he will get unbelievably unjustified war. So, hopefully he won't actually, like I said, declare war on me. We'll find out. We'll find out. Yes, it's ones like this where I'd love to actually be able to negotiate, because making peace, he's like, yeah, not a problem. That's almost 2,000's worth of trade deal. And it's like, can I have some mana? Can I have some gold? Can I have something? And I've got nothing. I don't know. There's just nothing I can trade. No way I can change the trade. So at which point he's getting a real good deal. Is all I'm saying. He's getting an amazing deal. Hey, Ali Papa, what do you got for me? Now let's zoom in a little bit. I can kind of see the lay of the land. And we've got a nice little... looks like we've got a bit of arguing going on over here. And although what I've got to worry about is all of this. Okay, now they've all moved past me. Maybe they're just trying to get down here. I don't know. I'm going to come and stick you by there. You guys can all stay where you are. 10 rounds remaining until score victory. Orders all required. Obscura and Wordgate, not going to happen. Let's put that phase beast. Where was he going? Ah, yes, he was going to go in this army. Give you a little bit more of a kick. Domain has been invaded. They've moved through. Domain has been invaded. And Domain has been double invaded, basically, by the same guy. And that's it. After automatic movement, some of your armies have move points left. That's nice. End turn. You can just camp, quite frankly. I seem to have been able to turn them on to camp, which is quite good. This 1002 point army. Yeah, let's zoom all the way out. And like I said, yeah, let's stare at this. Like I said, what I actually think is I quite like the map. I quite like its style. It'd be nice if I could zoom in a little bit and not actually see the things. Although I suppose I probably could do that. I can always turn everything off in the legend. And see nothing but world map. And all of these roads we've got and built. How good do they look? So this is all mine. So yeah, this is the tiny bit of road I need. Is this because it's your turn and you're moving? Yeah, see, I don't need to see that. Like I've turned that off. Let's simply turn it all back on. Domains. Everybody comes back. Cities, transportation, route nodes, quest. Although I feel like, haven't they really turned off the importance of route nodes with the last update? Because, unless I'm mistaken, aren't route nodes for magic? Is in the magic victory? And they've changed that now to you need 1 gold. Find gold ancient wonders. 0 out of 5. I don't think we have 5 on this map. I think we've only got 3. Spend your bound gold ancient wonders for 15 turns. That would be pretty rough because even if you had 5 on your map, I feel like they'd be really spread out. Winning that expansion victory. Defeat the remaining rulers, 1 out of 5. I've killed one guy. So, I think that's possibly why I'm technically winning. Although he wasn't one of the rulers. Well, sorry, it's not really, as in one of the people that are left in that matters. Yep, stand there and look pretty. Oh, no, I couldn't tell them to camp, I lied. He just pretended. It happens. Spell's ready to cast. I don't think I really have anything I want to cast. New Empire skill available. What have we got? Special province improvements cost less production and less gold. All currently active units permanently gain 1 defense and 1 resistance. We'll pass on that as well. Puts my Imperium a little bit low for my tastes. You can't do it twice. It was me hoping. Completing a province annexation summons an animal unit under your control, depending on the province. It could be quite good to spam units quite fast. We were invaded. Oh, hello. You've kind of come back, huh? Well then. Langton Torrent. You can go from 1056 to 517. I literally just cut his power in half. No, they're probably trying to get down here and then eventually just defend against the Shadow Dude. But I don't know. He's a danger to me, so you know, it's like, hey, no, look, I just don't trust him. He must be zapped. Because it actually looks like these guys might be going for the underground passage. At which point, then, yeah, they're just going to take the fight. Hey, Goch Piglet. They're just going to take the fight to Anira the Cold. Well, like I said, I can't guarantee that. And I don't want Anira the Cold on my land. Which, yeah, I think he just ran back. I think he just ran back down underground. Battle 1. That's nice. I wonder if having everybody on simultaneous turns would make it a bit laggy when you went to do things. Like, I wonder if it would disrupt you, for instance, jumping into battles and that kind of thing as well. Although, as I mentioned, you know, if you kind of let them do all their stuff first, then it shouldn't really make a difference, because they'll all actually then be waiting on you to finish your turn, which would be quite nice, as opposed to it being the other way around. Hero overview, magic materials, city overview. What happened? Really? What happened? I feel like he maybe something. I don't know. Why did you bring me to the underworld? The underworld. The underground. The underworld, where we find Hades, staring over his huge domain of people. Oh, are you now in the void? Yes, you are. So you got destroyed. Maybe that means with all of his armies destroyed, I could make peace. Or make a vassal. Oh, hello. You are summoned by Choke Point, but you are not greeted by Baron Farius Brindlekiff. Instead of resuming diplomatic negotiations, his eldest daughter hails you. Good day. I am Goch Brindlekiff of Choke Point. I believe the rule of my father is failing. Fortunately, I am eager and capable to step in, but I fear that, transition might prove arduous. Join me, Goch. Why rule a pond when I offer you the ocean? He's added to my recruitment. Not interested to deal with this matter on your own. I am not trying to make you deal with problems and ambitions. Oh! What I have noticed is... Hi! How are you doing? You're something that needs dealing with, aren't you? And look, here are the two armies I let leave. Right. Yeah. So I feel like he's possibly just going underground as well. But still. Because he is very much pointed to that underground tunnel. Okay. Definitely did a bit of damage, but we'll see, you know. Liked a bit more, if I'm perfectly honest. Maybe I should have zapped something like this army. I probably could have actually killed them in a turn or two. Yeah, that army's a bit scary and ugly and nasty. And he's actually got a 5th army, which I missed. Or possibly zap this army. This probably would have been quite a good one. Get rid of some dragons, but also kill some units. But no, I feel like he's actually going underground, to be honest. Yeah, he can't reach the city. What I am going to do is move my units back down this way. These guys haven't actually moved. Orders required. You sit there on the pretty. We have a transmuter. Very nice. We're going to shuffle that research. Steel skin. Nope. Shuffle research. Arcane Maelstrom. No towers will be present to it. No, shuffle research. Phasing enchantment. Allows us to teleport in battle. It's actually not a bad one for escaping from melee attackers. Let's shuffle research. I kind of specifically want one, which I feel like it's not going to give me. But I've got so much mana, I don't think it matters. Iron Golem. No. If only they, make sure leaders teleport to the target world hex. Steel skin. Adaptive armor. That's the one I was after. Let's have that. Astral Trade Relay. In Mr. Karam, I actually do need to build off that place then. And we shall grab... Oh, Town Hall level 4. Transmuter. What can you do? You can petrify. Enemy units in a 1 hex radius have a base 90% chance of becoming stunned. That is amazing. Shift bolts. Shift armor inflicts stunned defense whilst granting bolted defense to a random ally within 2 hexes. Oh, that's real good. Especially if that actually hits 3 times, which I think it might. I think it's going to be as in 1 hit per movement point left. That is very nice as well. Oh, we do have guided projectiles. We have the eye thing going as well. I didn't notice because I'm half blue, quite frankly. Magical wards. Close. Okay. So let us build one of these units. Yeah. I'm going to hurry that recruitment. And I want just that unit. You're going to come down and join this army. We'll get Future Transmuter, that is correct. Because I just built it. New Empire skill available. We have... Instantly gain 20 knowledge for each province in your Empire's domain. I have a lot of provinces. 3 mana for each resource node in their domain. I'm going to go and hit that. That only went down by 3 turns. Each province in your domain, 20 knowledge. So I just went and gained 2,000 knowledge, folks. Like 100 provinces. He has withdrawn to the Outer Void. My domain has been invaded. They also then ran away. That's all good. Yeah, that's close to 100 provinces, which is roughly what I own. Zoom in so I can actually see the end turn button. Thank you very much. And zoom back out and stare at that lovely paper map again. And see who does what. See if anyone fights any battles, wins any battles, or loses any battles. Not that I actually get to see that. See where Mr. Shadow goes with his armies. Because I don't like him where he's standing. See where good old Ali Pavel the Destroyer goes with his armies as well, as a matter of fact. I am actually going to zoom in a bit. I don't think it actually makes it take any longer because they still move everything around on the map. I'm just zoomed out so far I don't see it. So we shall keep an eye on it in this mode. Wow, we're up to Ozorkan. So where are you going? These guys going to move anywhere? Come on, go underground. Go chase some toads. Yeah, it don't look like it. Nope, he moved back towards my city. The city that really likes attacking this city. He took it off me once, and then when I took it back, he came back very shortly afterwards. Although once he took it as well, he didn't push any further whatsoever. It's just like that city, I don't know, is too close to his borders for him to allow it to stay there or something. Well, so the question is then where does he go? Oh, he didn't move at all. Interesting. Did you reshuffle? You literally have not, like, taken a step. Interesting. So in that case, let's zap you a couple more times. I'm however going to go for this army this time. Because we still get to do some damage to... some dragons, which is what I'm kind of aiming for, but we can also... we can basically kill these units next turn. We can possibly... no, we can't quite kill that one. And then I will actually keep focusing on this army, because Even if they're half dead, a unit can still smack you in the face and hurt you, you know? You kind of need them off the field, especially if it's a single entity unit like a dragon. They need to pretty much not exist anymore. We're going to come down to there. That's all good for you. Come down to there. You see what I mean? I feel like these guys are trying to sneak around behind me. I really don't like it. You guys can come to there. But then, you know, I mean, we've got 65 defense now. I'll have a couple of turns to get back up there. Shouldn't be a problem. Happen State Hall. Happen, not gonna happen. He's returned to Father's Rest. What's the point then? Does he want to negotiate? Make peace. Your value 406. You know what? Let's do it. It's a deal. Will you look at that? It's turned around. The only thing I have now is the fact that I declared a war with major justification. It's interesting how that didn't either A, weigh upon, or B, reverse the unjustified war. It's like it wasn't... goodbye. Thank you. It's like it wasn't taken into effect at all. Interesting. And it's also interesting how it's just a flat plus 20. Whereas an unjustified war is a percentage based, which is a much bigger crutch. A new rally has started. Really now? I'm trying to find my cities, but I can't really. Excuse me, folks. Woo! Good old sneeze. Now, we are actually going to go and grab a couple of units. We have 16 to spend, so I'm going to grab Fire Giant, Corrupt Soul, Bless Soul. And... excuse me, folks. Good old sneeze. And... oh, we got double ogres. We'll go Night Guard and Warlock. We're actually going to give them to my vassal. That'll be choke point, yes. We're on minus 300 aces, are we? Yep, a general minus 300. Alignment and vassalized conquered city. That'll drop off in 7 turns, which will happen just before the game ends. No, it won't. It won't actually make it there. Never mind. My domain has been invaded. These guys who are wandering back and forth, who I assume by this point, war justification balance 20. Trespassed in my domain a lot of times. I feel like I used to have more. I also feel like he's trespassed against me more than 4 times. Never mind. I'd like that to be really, 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 really high. So if he does want to declare war, it's going to hurt a lot, quite frankly. You've gone and moved into there. Fantastic. No, you haven't. Yes, you have. You're by there. Amazing. Right, let's zoom back out. Let's zoom out all of the way. So please, I don't need to know if you move around the map. I really, really don't. What's the point? I should double check. I'm still in first. Huzzah. And after this, we will have 5 turns left. Now, this is going much, much faster. And that could be because I'm zoomed out, or that could be because I've skipped animations. Which, there you go, folks. There's a little tip for you to make your end turns faster. Skip the animations, because... who did you win a fight against? Ooh, you came down and killed all these guys for me. Well, thank you very much. I wonder how that puts him in terms of... oh, he's at peace with me, actually. In terms of wanting to make peace with it. It makes me feel very happy because... again. No. Like, why do I seem to have to... beat people by 400 trade value just to get a trade. Seems a bit biased on that one. Like, for Forge Father, I had to pay him 400, even though we were neutral. It was a negative 400 modifier to me. And his is actually the same modifier. It's a straight turnaround of at least 400. I need to beat them by at least 400 points. So we are generally at the end of where I would call the episode. But I think I'm going to push this one through a little bit, folks. And actually push through for that turn 150. A rivalry was declared on me. By who? Ah, go away. Treaty has expired. That's alright. Perfect time to destroy his army by my ally. So thank you all very much for that one. And we are going to keep... so that this doesn't become a thing. Lightning Torrent. Nice. We've killed 3 of the units. Should be able to finish these guys off next turn. And there's a couple of dragons there off the map in that case. Make them very happy. And then we've just got the rest of his absolute scariness to go. And these guys, I don't know what's wrong with them, but they just stood there. They're not even healing because they're in enemy territory. Yeah. Don't quite know what's going on there. Let's hit enter. Zoom all the way back out, and let's wait for this one to pass. And yeah, like I said, we're usually at the end of where I'd call an episode. We're usually at that point, but we're down to 5 turns left, and like I said, it is going faster because of not watching animations. I don't know, I guess it's just because I'm against so many people. You know, I mean, it's not very long, but I suppose that movement of maybe like 3 or 4 seconds, as opposed to instantly happening in a second. The fact that they move their armies in really, really, really small stacks, you know, when that's like 10, 15 moves per person, I mean, that's like literally a minute less per person. When you're fighting this many people, that adds up. You know, we're taking like 3 to 5 minutes at least, I'd say, off the end turn. So yeah, that tip, which it's, trust me, I'm not claiming any kind of ownership of it. I did Google it and I did find it out off that, but it's an amazing tip for speeding up your end turn. So yeah, I don't know why he's taken so long. You haven't got any units left, mate. They all just got crushed. You move your shadow back to the darkness and you stay there, my friend. The Forge Father, he might have a couple of units back, but he also got crushed. And Ali Pava is just letting me lightning him to death, so I don't exactly know what he's doing either. Ali Pava the Destroyer is moving. Is he, though? No, honestly, I don't think he did. No, he's just stood there. I have no idea what he's doing. He's not raiding, he's not destroying, he's not doing a thing. So... oh, whoops. Wrong thing. Whoops, sorry, I'm going Lightning Torrent. He did. Lightning the whole army to death. 5 turns until score. Not doing any of those 2. Oh, my domain was invaded. Hang on. I should probably have paid a bit more attention to that. Whereabouts were we invaded? Aha! What are you trying to sneak around the edge? Ooh, that is a pretty cheeky army right there. Oh, we do have a 6 stack up here. Not a very big one, though. So what I'm going to do is I am actually going to grab 2 of these guys. One I'm going to hurry recruitment on. And what I'm going to do is the Arcanist. I could actually do with some more melee units, because I don't really have any. You can go into there. You guys can simply stand there and look pretty. That might hopefully put him off attacking me. And let's hit that end turn button again. Keep an eye on him. And if he does come to attack, then, hey, I guess I've got a new target for Lightning Torrent. Let's get rid of that city pane. And actually just stare at the map as we go through. Now, am I still in first? Yes, I am. I mean, I suppose I should be just about keeping everything on good value. I've got so much mana, it's ridiculous. So much. I suppose I should probably... Do I have that spell, or could I learn that spell that changed everything by... changed all the mana to everything else by 75%? Because... I do already have it. Maybe I should start casting it on a few cities. Kind of a bit late in the game, to be honest. But, yeah. It's gonna make a bit of a difference. I am gonna go and cast this as soon as it's ready. Which is next turn, because... pretty good. It's a bolstered resistance and a status protection every time we're hit by anything that's not physical damage. Which, especially at this stage of the game, is pretty much everything, because... even... units in armies, etc., that are as in physical units, they've usually all got some kind of buff on them, you know? They'll usually do some other kind of damage at this stage in the game. Right, so let's zoom back in. No, he's moved on. Okay, good. I think he's just trying potentially go back underground. You are just going to continue to stand there? Right then. Oh, wait, no. So we want to do adaptive armor. That's a 120. Let's enchant these people. Let's see how they change. I'm not sure if they did. Select new research. Now, consider the fact we've almost got... transmit resources. So no, I didn't. We've got pretty much no turns left in terms of being able to get stuff. Don't want any of that. 65. Let's queue one up, because then I'll be able to do it 3 times next turn. My domain got invaded. Yeah, just this guy. He can keep going past. That's fine. And so no, wait. Let zoom in, enter, and zoom out. And we are on to turn 146. Basically just spamming turns until this ends. Which I do apologize, folks. Probably not the most interesting way to end a game, but I don't think I'm conquering the other 3 players in the time frame I have left. I would have to go pretty hard, to be honest. And the fact that, yeah, those if I'd gone and managed to research, because I know there's 1 or 2 kind of lying around. If I'd managed to research some of the really good like world map healing stuff, then maybe I'd have a bit of a chance. If, again, this would have had to happen a while ago, of steamrolling the enemy. But without that, like, it's quite hard, because the world map healing is quite slow unless you're in friendly territory. So, which, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining about, but so, you know, it kind of does stop that steamroll mechanic, because by the time you've taken down a couple of armies, or you've done a little bit of fighting / defense, yeah, you kind of need to give your armies a couple of turns to heal. So unless you 7 Doomstack run around like most of the AI does, it's quite hard. But even then, I feel like if I did that, in fact, which happened earlier in the series, if you'll remember, you get kind of blindsided. I came over here. Now, not that I have 8 Doomstacks running around, but I came over here and I took out Choke Point with like 3 or so of my armies. And then the next thing I realize is that this dude, that's right, Valakavir the Collector, just, you know, chilling down here in his own territory, you know, minding his business. Next thing I know, he's taking my cities, because I was taking a different city. So yeah, you can, you move your whole armies as one big thing. You can easily get blindsided from things being left behind. And like I said, I haven't done very well in terms of all the gold stuff and everything on this. So I haven't really done the best in that regards. No. Sage Haven. We'll grab another province. I'm going to grab another No, I can't. I'm going to grab a quarry here, and I'm going to swing into this one. Spurum, you don't have any kind of wonders to pick up, do you? No. Okay, I'm going to grab this. Let's just grab another resource post. Why not? Well, ready. Lightning Torrent. Well, then let's see if we can kill a dragon or two. Lightning Torrent. Lightning Torrent. They're almost dead. We're down to 5 units. 3 will definitely be zapped off the face of the earth next turn. And Alipava the Destroyer is pretty low on health. Pretty low on health. And he's just... It's very weird how he's just stood there and let me zap him to death, but I shouldn't complain, because he could be charging towards me and not letting me zap him to death, which would be much more painful for me. Yeah, let's keep pushing. I think I'm on turn 148. In fact, let's just zoom out the easiest way to do it is check this. Score victory! Yep, round 148. So... I don't actually know if I do technically go last or first. I'm really not sure. So I'm not sure if we're... I suppose we're about to go on to turn 1 or 9, of course, anyway. So yeah, I have to end turn 2 more times. And I'm still first, which is the most important thing. We shall... Yeah. Just keep things ticking along. Unless if somebody blindsides me now, I would honestly cry. I think I've been leading for the last at least 30 turns, 35 turns, and nothing has changed. So yeah, if someone came out of nowhere now and just like took me out from first spot with like a turn left to go, I think I would honestly cry. Bad war with a major justification. Yeah. I genuinely feel like that needed to come into play when I had unjustified war on the go as well. And I feel like it needs to be percentage based. That's very one-sided. Very one-sided. I get how it could also then be very badly abused, but... well, again, I say that, to be fair, because I don't expect it to stack. Like, I don't expect to have declared war with major justification ×2. But yeah, so I feel like if it's there one way, it should be there the other way. And it should also cancel each other out. Because, you know, I feel like it's people's opinion of you, so... They hate you for one war, but love you for another, then you may still be back on the Christmas card list. Who knows? Well, hey, is he still stood around? He was down a little bit, wasn't he? No, he ran away! Because all of these guys turned up. That wasn't very good. I was zapping him to death. Do you mind? State Hall. Yeah, you can just... Nothing. Obscurum, Wordgate, Sagehaven. New Empire development skills, you say? Who, what, why, when, where? Aha! Gain 1 Whispering Star. I'm good, thanks. We'll pass on that, and I'll press it in turn 1 more time. And I either have to press it 1 more time to end the game, or as in we have to play out turn 150, which I think I will. Or this could be it, folks. We are still in first at this point. And don't you dare think of knocking me off that first point. Because this is the only guy that pretty much could do it. He's first and then second on 3, and I think I'm second and then first on 3. No, economy, I'm down to 3rd. So who has jumped up into first? I'm going to stare at you. Yes. Very much so. Look at that. Look at that full moon. You're good. We are the personification of amazing. Somebody picked a fight? I feel like it zoomed me over to here for some reason. Oh, maybe you just made an outpost? Maybe. I feel like that's... You just made an outpost, maybe? Is that what these circles are? Are they like... I should know this after 150 turns, you'd expect it. Well, no, because I feel not, because you've got a couple here as well. Whoa! You look mildly dead. He has frost immunity. He has so many things. Whiteborn, the undead unit type, lifesteal. Things of binding. Hero of the Meek. Fast recuperation. Yeah, that would help if you go for the good old steamroll thing. How did you get... 1 turn after this unit dies, it comes back to life with 40% of its total hit points. Yikes. Unit is immune to frost damage. You got it through an item. That's what I would have expected. Opponents are still moving. Oh, come now. Can a man not aimlessly wander around the map and then expect things to be done when he gets back home? Oh, imagine coming into a fight with all of that. Luckily, oh, you guys seem to have popped in. Precious opportunity. An old prospector covered in dirt hails you. He keeps a pouch close to his chest. The grimy prospector's voice is gravelly, his enthusiasm unbridled. So, you be the forge keeper around here, eh? He grinningly takes a pebble from the pouch. See this? Oh, I know of a secret deposit, but I cannot move it on my own. Prepare some workers to help me, and we'll split the bounty. And I'm not doing that voice ever again, because that was painful. The prospector requests miners from Wordgate to unearth magical stone deposit. Your share will allow a special project. Materium boon. Essentially, this goes up with the higher materium thing. Yeah, not really much then. Forge a wand of lightning. Yeah, that's rubbish. Construct a stone spirit. Eh. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I will make a stone spirit. Sure then. 1 round remaining. Steel skin. Collecting research. Doesn't actually matter. You produced a town hall level 4 monolith. Why not? Again, doesn't really matter. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Message received. A shared friendship between you and Sumiskira can only make us stronger. My domain got invaded. Oh, these guys again. I don't think I'm going to be under any trouble. Let's hit end turn for the last time, folks. And this game, unless I've just been blindsided, will end in victory. Again, unless I now get blindsided in this final turn. So I suppose that also proves that I go first. By the looks of everything, I go first. On Siva the Radiant has just won a battle. Very nice. I mean, now I'm in my head, by the way, folks, whilst this is sticking through and I'm thinking about things, I'm thinking of that economy score and the fact that I'm not the best in it. And I have, like I said earlier, I have actually struggled a little bit with gold on this one. I think quite possibly... While my unit upkeep is actually huge, to be fair. And... I don't know, like I said, I feel like the mechanic about the Dragon Horde thing, I could be wrong, but I feel like it has detriments on other things, like it makes you have to kind of use the Dragon Horde thing. And like I said, I feel like I didn't do very well on that for this. And with that in mind, it's, I mean, 420. These are worth 78 each. Close. They do, however, give me rank 1 on military ranking. So let's go back to that. Yeah, because the other armies, like, they're not particularly expensive. It's just dragons, near enough. Pretty much just dragons. Because, I mean, even the Phase Beast, what's he worth? 4 gold. That is very low. Costs more mana. I mean, I suppose maybe I should have leaned more towards enchanted units as opposed to dragons. Because if you look at how much mana I have, that's quite a lot. Yeah, I mean, like, obviously this is... I mean, we've got tier 3, tier 4, hero. That's only worth 77 gold. And this is actually a good one. 90 gold. They're all tier 3 units. But again, not too much. 420. My difference. So, well, let's zoom in. Hey, he came back. See what I mean? He has a thing for this city. He's not going to leave it go. Although he is now, unfortunately, too late. Because that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of this playthrough. Ddraig Goch has won by simply being a generally better ruler than everybody else. Oh, there you go. Yeah, we were a fair bit in the lead. Wow, look at these guys. Dropped off right at the end. I think they probably all had big fights and then killed each other. Same with this guy, actually. Seems to have had a big fight and pretty much, I'm guessing, probably killed a lot of people and lost a lot of people himself. Overall ranking done. So there you have it, folks. Now, do we let him ascend? Yes. Yes, we do. Experience gained. We got 4 more points. Very nice. Done. And so he doesn't actually appear on the steps of Ascension, however. Unlike all of the other rulers that I've used. Although I say that, I have a feeling that Whiskers... What was his name? Good old Whiskers. Firemane Whiskers, that's the one. He doesn't appear on this thing either. Can I, like, move them up? So it's just got the first 5. Yeah, literally, just these 5. All the way down to Decimus the Unwavering. I don't want to get rid of any of them. You know, it's quite nice having them there, but I want to have my guys on the steps. Well, anyway, folks, that is it for this series. That is it for this episode. That is it for this playthrough of Age of Wonders 4. I hope you've all enjoyed it, and I hope you will join me for whatever comes next. Am I going to jump in and keep playing the missions? I'm not entirely sure, as this one, it definitely did drag on a little bit, and that end turn thing is a bit of a pain. I might attempt to jump in and see about playing one with simultaneous turns if I do jump in, but for now, I think there's going to be a short break from Age of Wonders 4, if I'm perfectly honest, and we will then possibly come back and revisit it in a little while. But until next time, no matter what it may be, I hope you can join me for my other playthroughs that I am doing. And so stay safe, stay happy, and stay healthy. And in whatever video it may be, I hope to see you there.